All right, so a little winded from hurrying back. There's the red blazes. You can hear the wind and rain coming. So we got to get this red trail done before it really dumps. So I'm gonna get some water and then do it. All right, folks, here we go. Extreme trail time before, hopefully it just stays drizzling before it starts raining too hard. So on the red trail, it starts off on the same path as the white. Oh, that's pretty. As the white and yellow. And then up here is where it's going to turn. See the tree with the three colors there? It's going to turn off to the left into the canyon, I believe. They call this one the Extreme Trail. So the red one goes down this slot canyon. So here we go. Oh, ho ho ho. I don't know if it shows on camera, but it's echoey. This thing is big. Okay, follow the red. There's an old red blaze there. The new red blaze is, look at that rock pile. The new red blaze is right here. So let's follow this. If this is wrong, I'll come back. There goes that black squirrel again up there. Following the red blaze. Yeah, the red blaze is over here. Follow the blaze. So far, it's a medium, about the same as the yellow. Maybe a little bit harder. I wouldn't say extreme though. Maybe up here. We're going back into another slot. It's a bit muddy, but it's okay. Okay. Let's get up through here. Beautiful trail. I'm liking this one. Right up this little rock section. Easy does it. All right, the red turns into this. This might be, that's pretty though. But yeah, the red turns down here, so. Get a view of this, and then we will follow the red. In with these tree roots. All right, follow the blazes. Trust the blazes. Oh. Whoa, guys. Okay, now this is a little more extreme. Pretty cool. Back there is the blazes on the rock we just went through. Just came up out of that little slot canyon, following the red. Up here's another red marker. That is not it, but that does look like fun. It's up here. Does it go down in? Direction's unclear. I see two red marks. I would have to wager it probably, yeah, there's one on the rock down there. So it goes down in. All right. I don't think there's any good way to film myself doing this at the moment. So, trying one-handed. Oh, okay, and this is a big one. Sit down just in case. Lost my water. Okay, there was the thing we just came down. All right, so keep following the trail. Okay, now it's a little more extreme. Still on it. Ooh, gotta go up this part. Okay. Red blaze on that tree up there, on this rock. This is so cool, guys. All right, let's send her through. Oh, well, that's creepy as heck. Guys, there's a real cave back in here. I don't know if my flashlight's gonna get any of this. See the hole there? It goes back there. I already checked it out. There's nothing here. But it is a significant cave. It doesn't go back super far, maybe 10 feet or so, but still very cool. All right, that's creeping me out. Let's get back on the main trail. Okay. I doubt there is up and out, so let's see. It can't be through here. There's no freaking way. Guys, it might takes a turn down in here, I think. Obviously, I can't fit up through there. So this must be the way. Okay, I see the extreme now. I'm gonna have to ditch my backpack for this part. All right, ditching the backpack. So we gotta cram through this crevice here. This is the trail, believe it or not. So, ooh, shoulders barely fit. Gotta go sideways. Hang in there. Going sideways. Sun's a bit in the way, isn't it? Ooh, we're making it, folks. One skinny dude. That was narrow. All right, I see the extremity here too. Because now the only way is up. And I'm not squeezing through that little hole, so. I think the way out of this conundrum is up because that hole's not big enough. Okay guys, so I think the way out of this slot canyon thing here is up these rocks, up this little rock face. So hang in there. See if I can do this. Backpack there, me here, maybe. It looks like I'm low because I am down here. I gotta get up. So, oh, here comes the rain too. We're getting dumped. Gotta get out of here. Okay, hello. Looking for the red blaze. I don't see it. Let me get up and out of here and we'll find out. This came from down there. Set this here a second. See if we can get up and out of this hole. Figure out where the heck we are. Carefully. Oh man, that's a big up. Let's see. Trust myself. Trust myself. Okay. I either gotta go backwards here or forwards. Backwards. Alright. We're up and out of that hole. Now I gotta somehow retrieve my backpack. Wait a minute. There we go. Not sure if the red one went down there or not. If it does, I'll have to go back in. But the wind all of a sudden is coming in strong. Okay, so we were down there. I guess we could have kept going to finish out the slot. But that seemed like a good spot to climb up there. That nice step. That's how we got up. Now, that slot ends here. Oh, there's the red blaze. Okay, guys, I think we gotta go back and do another canyon still. That is not the end of the trail. Here is 2 more red blazes. Now, this is what I signed up for. All right, I hope this is gonna take us down into the huge canyon. I think it is. We just gotta get in and out before the rain starts dumping too hard. See the red marks go way down into the slot. So don't want to be down here if it floods. but I think we can get in and out. Okay, red one there, red one there. Huge rock face to go down. Sending it. This is the Devil's Hole. It says over there. What this thing says. Where is it? It must be down there where we're heading in a second. I just want to see what's up here. Ooh, now that one's steep. Not going down there right now. Maybe the hole, Devil's Hole's over there. So hopefully the red trail will take us up and by that. If not, I'm gonna come back for it. Might have to come back to the Devil's Hole. Going into this big slot up here. Look at that. The height of this stuff is insane. This came from up that rock pile. Sorry if the lens is a little wet. Let's get down in here. Back for the Devil's Hole then. Wow. This is huge. Oh, I about twisted my ankle on the smallest thing. It's okay. Okay. This is the other side. It's crazy. We came from up those rocks. Here we are at the river area. It looks like we gotta get across here and up. Ah, the Devil's Hole's probably right there. We'll have to look in a second. I think we're near the end here. Yeah, because there's the photo section, right? Let's finish the red trail. Then I want to see that Devil's Icebox. It's that thing, so I'm going in there in a minute. Not sure where. Red trail is technically over here and ends right up there at the 3 dots on the tree. So we've kind of made it to the end. We'll just walk along the river and up to get out. Let's see this and the Devil's Icebox. Yeah, this is where I wanted to go earlier, is way down in here. Whew. Wow. Guys, this rock is good. Just wanted to see. It goes up, but pretty cool. All right, let's get back down to the river so that we can get to the Devil's Icebox and Devil's Hole. I may need 2 hands for this bit. All right, let's go into the cave sections yet. And I think we've seen almost all of it. We came out of there on the red trail, see? That crevice, but this crevice is, I think, the Devil's Icebox. So let's go check that out. Yeah, this was the red trail. This is where we're going, providing we don't get completely drenched. Follow the rocks, I guess. It's kind of eerie. More than kind of eerie. Whoa, it's chilly. Chilly in here. I can't see what's back there. I don't know. I think we're going up this rock face here. Maybe that was the Devil's Hole. How am I gonna get up? This is very slanted. I don't trust myself there. Okay. Gotta go this way though. I don't trust myself there either. Wow. That looks like just pure mud there. Wow. Oh. Losing some strength. I either gotta go up here or up that other part. Neither looks super good. I'm not that strong. Or I gotta go back through the cave and down. I think I'll opt for that. All right, I'm gonna go back because I could go up there, but that's significant. Let's go back down through this cave, out and around to the other part that we missed. I wish I had my flashlight. We'd go back in there because looks like the river goes back in there. Next time. Let's get out of here. Go back around to the red trail. Squeeze through here. We don't want to go down to the Devil's Hole area yet. So we got to go back up these rocks and then down the other side of the rocks. So I think the Devil's Hole is up here and to the left. Yeah. Okay. This came from there. Devil's Hole. Let's get down in there and see it. That's steep as heck. Doesn't really show, I guess, too well. I think it's down in that hole. Alright guys, so up top, we're going down it. I think that hole is the other side of the cave, maybe. I'm not positive. I wish I had my flashlight. Yeah, see? There's a massive hole there, but that's not the one we want. The Devil's Hole is over here, I guess. Oh, and if we would have climbed up that side, maybe. Nope, this is a different spot. That's just pure rock. Okay. So the Devil's Hole is down in there. See? Down. How am I gonna get down in there? I don't know. How am I gonna get back out? It's the real question. I see a little ladder, but that's just for the shelf. I think we gotta shimmy under these rocks quick. Whoa. Okay, so I'm just sitting on the top of these rocks. And the idea is I think we go down here along that stick down the ladder into the hole without dying, which is a tall order because this first drop here is, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet. See me throw my legs over and I'm not at the bottom. Oh gosh. Hang on. All right, there we are. We're descending into the hole, I think is the plan here. Yeah, so I think I can scooch along this ledge here and get my legs out. Very small holes. This is the devil's hole, I guess. What's this side over here? Keep out. Help us protect instead. Okay, so we're allowed to go down in a hole, but we can't go out that way. So we gotta come out the way we came in. All right, here we are. Here's the ladder, and this is the hole. So let's see what we can see. All right, here's the ladder. Not descending the ladder face first. That feels like a crazy idea. All right, let's get down in the hole. These rungs look okay. Devil's ice box. Or devil's hole, one of them. Wow. Okay. So we're down that ladder. Let's check this out and get out of this hole before it keeps raining. Whoa. I gained nothing by going down in there because that's the end over there. You can see it, it's huge, but it sounds like the water's flowing really fast back there. And if that starts coming flying through here, I'm not chancing getting back up to this ladder. So I'm gonna get up and out of here before the rain keeps coming through. I don't wanna get flooded. Now we gotta get out of this hole. Yeah, see the water? You can't see it, it's shiny. It's trickling down under the rock into this hole. Let's get out, just in case. Goodbye, devil's hole. Goodbye, ladder. Yeah, I don't think it'll flood, but I can't chance that, especially by myself. It's starting to rain better. Gotta get up here. There's the thing we just shimmied across. Somewhere in there. All right, I gotta get up out of here without hitting our head. Oh, stuff. Nope. Backpack in the way. Okay. Yeah, I think we'd be fine. Like I said, I don't want to chance that. I might need both hands here. I'm trying to get up out of this hole. I gotta ditch my backpack here because there's no space with the wall behind me. So up we go. Okay, I think we're out of the hole. Down there's where we were. A lot of fun. Oh, you can hear the rain. Yeah, let's get out of here. It's a lot of fun though. The devil's hole. Once you're up out of there, you gotta get up and out of this rock scramble too. Don't know what's down in there. Wish I had my flashlight. I think I'd want to do that with a friend though, not by myself. All right, there goes that. And sorry for the shaky camera. Gotta get up and out before we get rained in. Okay. All right, back to the part that's not quite as bad. So let's go down through the red trail, across the blue, and out is the plan. I wish there was a better way to show just the scale of this stuff. There's just not. So let's try this viewpoint to go down and do this. Oh, and then out. Running out of steam. Gotta be careful by yourself. That's pretty steep, not going up there. I'm gonna go down through here. Final path. Right, there's the other cave section. Not the same one as the Devil's Hole. Matter of fact, that doesn't feel particularly cool today because it's already cool out and raining. All right, so we want to go across the river. Yeah, because the red trail ends up here at this tree. I would say yes, the red trail was extreme, and I enjoyed that one. Gotta be careful. All right, 3 dots. Let's officially poke the end of the red trail here. All right, got to go down in there like we wanted. Awesome. All right, so that's it for Nelson Kennedy Ledges. There's another spot or two I'd like to explore, but I think I'd like to bring another person or two for that rather than by myself, just in case. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.